Exist only to distract themselves. I'm very excited when I think about the prospect of making shit. And that gets me up in the morning. Just kidding, the afternoon. I'm so lucky that I know that I have this option. If there was anything that I could impress upon everyone else, that would be it. That would be it. When you get depressed, I'm sure that happens often. I know you probably greatly lack in motivation, but pretend. I gotta do that too. So I'm right there with you. The last comedy set I did was early January, or not early January, early December. I think it was like December 7th. And that was only because Kyler put me on his show at this weed bar. And he totally forgot that he did that too. I just showed up hoping I was still on it, and he was all excited. But, let's see. Oh my goodness, look at that, you guys. Look at that. Do you see that? Do you see what time it is? Do you see what time it is? Do you see that time? I'm trying to take a picture of it. Oh, but I already missed it. I always look at the clock, like right at 4:20, or like around 4:20. It's like my biological clock is programmed to use the cannabis. Okay. I like that. I'm not programmed to do what other people are programmed to do. It took me a long time to accept this. But when I accepted this, everything else in my life followed suit. I feel sorry for people that think they gotta do something all because other people tell them to do it. If you don't come up with a solution, it ain't much of a solution, and you'll figure that out eventually. I'm lucky, 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 lucky. And every single day I'm reminded of that. And I like to think that I'm pretty grateful for what I have, but sometimes I slip, sometimes I slip. I think what makes me good at this in any kind of way is the fact that I'm not very good at it. And I know it. So there's humility to it, which is not what you can say about most people that play an instrument. Most people want to get big and famous. They want to make money, improve their status. No thanks, no thanks. I know what it's all about, and I don't want to play that game. That's not what I'm about. Should I do piano punk? Should I do that on stage? Because I just, it's like, it's easy for me to do it right here because there's no audience. You know? And I think that what makes people good at comedy, and any kind of art really, but especially comedy, is the fact that we're crazy. You know? So there's always this audience, like, in our head. But the reason why people ain't funny anymore is because everybody's a piece of shit narcissist. And there ain't nothing funny about narcissism. Because narcissism lacks humility. Narcissism lacks empathy. You can't even have empathy for yourself. That's why you have to project all of your negative attributes so that you don't ever have to grow as a person, you know? Whereas a person with empathy, it's like they have no choice. So, like, because they have no choice, it's like humor comes naturally. Humor is like a defense and an offense, and then eventually it's just a lifestyle, you know? Like, I live my life as a comedian. Like, I don't look at it like it's a profession. I don't look at it like it's just this art form that I happen to be part of. I look at it like this really is a way of life. And if you disagree with me, you're wrong, and you're probably lame. Okay? I should wear my Steak and Shake hat. I don't want to, though. That's the thing. I'd much rather wear this denim hat. But if my manager comes back, the first thing he's going to ask me is, where's your hat? But yeah, man. I just don't think that people do anything for the right reason. You know? And it shows. I mean, the fact that everybody just wants to make a name for themselves and nobody believes anything that they say, and it's all about image. You know, people tell me this all the time. And they know that I understand, because I'm the realest motherfucker they'll ever meet. So, I'm like everybody's unpaid therapist. Which is fine. You shouldn't pay your therapist anyway. You're just fucking talking, you know? Just talk to yourself. Talk to yourself. Talk to God. Why is this crazy? Why does this mean you're crazy? They say, oh, but if God talks back. If God talks back, you got an intense spiritual connection. Okay? My God told me not to get a smartphone. I'm pretty sure he was right. Because my brain ain't Swiss cheese. I mean, it's got holes in it, but not because of technology. Truest statement of the year. Really though, that's what's happening. I mean, that's why I forget stuff. That's why I can't ever leave the house on time. That's why it takes me forever to get one little thing done. That's why it's easy for me if I add more stuff. Like, if I complicate it in my own way, it's easier for me to accomplish tasks. Because I am still a woman. Of all the times to just accept that, now's the time.